Hey folks, welcome back to Banter Mode, the only show where the demons scream, the guns philosophize, and your host thinks anger management is just reloading faster. Today, we're diving headfirst into Kadingir Sanctum, Hell's version of a hiking trail. If the wildlife were allergic to your existence, we've got lava rivers, floating meatballs with trust issues, and barons of hell who really shouldn't have evolved with detachable weapons. I'll be sniping with the heavy assault rifle scope like it's a long-distance breakup letter, popping cacodemons like stress balls, and turning Baron's horns into homegrown hell kebabs. Will I make it to the leaderboard? Will I survive the parkour of pain? Will a single mancubus finally admit he's just a marshmallow with a grudge? Stick around to find out. Grab your snacks, adjust your emotional armor, and remember, Hell's wrath hath no fury like a Doom guy mid-combo multiplier. Let's rip, let's tear, let's banter. So today we're going to be playing arcade mode, campaign arcade mode, Kadingir Sanctum. I have actually beaten all of these previous ones. I've been playing a little bit off stream. I got a silver medal on the UAC. And today we're going to play Kadingir Sanctum. I have beaten it just a single time before. This is going to be tough. I might even need to go to the lower difficulty. I'm too young to die. It's I might need to do that because this one is quite tough. Quite a tough one, quite a long level compared to the other ones. They're all pretty I think there's a couple of long ones. There's Advanced Research Complex is also quite long, and there might be maybe Argent Dinner might also be one of the longer levels. So this one could be quite difficult. Let's begin. I think I haven't, this might be the first time I started to use, I think maybe I did start sniping. Yeah, I did start sniping in the Argent Energy Tower. That's when I learned the value of sniping with the assault rifle. It's funny that the good sniping weapon, did my computer freeze or what? Not my computer, maybe the game. That kind of looked like it froze. I think we have to try this over again. Okay, still not going. Uh-oh. That was a first. The game froze, and I had to close it in the task manager. I wonder if maybe I just wasn't patient, because I didn't really wait that long. But anyways, it should be working this time. So once again, we'll be playing the arcade mode, Kadingir Sanctum. It's gonna be a tough one. I learned the virtues of using the assault rifle, the heavy assault rifle for snipering in the Argent Energy Tower, the previous level. So I'm gonna be trying to use that more and more this time. It really helps for headshots. I can collect a whole lot of medals from headshotting people. Headshotting these possessed ones. This is my shotgun. So these headshots give, that's a medal. That's metal, that's a metal. Nope. There we go. 3 easy metals, that's a good combo. Setup. Zoomed in. Scoped in. Zoomed out. Emotionally unavailable. Zoomed in. Scoped up. Zoomed in. Emotionally unavailable. So that just gave me a whole bunch of metals, like, very quickly. A lot of people also use their pistol for that same thing. It'll also help a lot with getting more... increasing my combo. I need to try to not get hit more and snipe more to increase my multiplier.
Extra life acquired.
I may have killed myself there with the rocket launcher. I'm not going to load from a checkpoint to that early on. I'll just start the whole level over. I like my scopes like I like my friends. Like I like my friendships. Laser focused. And distant. And distant. Demons see me aiming. Demons see me aiming. And suddenly remember and suddenly... I should have more enemies for that. And suddenly remember an important... Okay. Didn't work out. I'm gonna have to try that joke again.
Extra life acquired.
It's kind of hard to get these imps with a sniper, though. I might not always use a sniper on imps because they're pretty difficult. They really like to jump around a lot. But these Hellraisers, those ones that are like golems, flaming molten golems, those ones are really good for headshots. Because they take a lot of hits, but not headshots. I guess it turns out their heads are very valuable. You'd almost think if they're like a golem like that, they, if they were a golem, you'd think their head would not be important. Where'd that imp go? Demons see me aiming. Demons see me aiming and suddenly remember an appointment in hell. I think I'm gonna need like 3 imps for a joke like that. I'm gonna try it again. I'm a big fan nowadays. So at first, I was always using the shotgun, and now I'm a big fan of the heavy assault rifle and the rocket launcher. Those are the ones that I use almost exclusively now, if at all possible. Also, there's this other one. What is it? It's a Gauss cannon. Gauss cannons are also a lot of fun. The really good thing about Gauss cannons is that you can't target yourself with a Gauss cannon. You get all the power of a rocket launcher, but you can't damage yourself. Rocket launchers do area of effect, so you could get multiple enemies, but you could also hit yourself. But the problem with the Gauss cannon also is you kind of have to charge it up for the full effect. So pros and cons, I still prefer the rocket launcher if I have ammo. Demons see me aiming and suddenly remember an appointment in hell. And suddenly remember an appointment in hell. So now we're up against the main enemy is this possessed. Oh wow, a death. That was bad. That was not the best gameplay. I was focusing on that possessed priest most of all. Those possessed priests need a quick rocket launcher hit, which is really difficult because they're moving around really fast. They can teleport around. The rocket launchers kind of take a moment. You can actually see them traveling. And we really need to take out the infested priest right away because they can summon big bad guys, those hell knights. This hell knight that I'm fighting right now, she can summon endlessly. That was another death. Uh-oh. See, this is going to be kind of a hard level. It's that hard for a long time, for the whole game, for the whole level.
3, 2, go.
This scope doesn't just zoom in, it judges. If I had $1 for every demon I had shot, I'd be rich enough to hire someone else to do this. I want to get better at aiming ahead with the rocket launcher. That was something I tried there and I was not successful. I'm at ×4 multiplier, so I'm doing better this time than I was before. I never take this stairway. Maybe I'll change that. This specific stairway right here. It's so darkly lit from this area that I always think to go somewhere else. So I'll just take that stairway now. This is a good way to get back to the start here, this next door. Nothing says precision like removing a head from across the map, and then teabagging the body emotionally. Where did that infestor go? Here they are. That was another suicide from rocket launcher. I was kind of rushing. That wasn't very difficult. This isn't camping. It's aggressive horizontal meditation. Some people use binoculars to birdwatch. I use this to demon watch and demon cancel. Out of ammo, so I'll use my chainsaw. I have to be very... Oh, here, I like to see these ammo triangular rocket launcher ammo. Because I'm going to be running out of rocket launcher ammo a lot. I shouldn't have picked that up because it was a... There was a chainsaw in there. I can use the chainsaws to extract rockets from enemies. Okay, where do I go? I need to go there next. Just jump on down, I think. Sniping with this thing is like acupuncture. If the bullets were needles, if the needle were a bullet, and the meridians were full of rage.
Maximum multiplier.
I told you not to blink! It's actually kind of hard to get Cacodemon glory kills. They're very vulnerable eyes. And the meridians were full of rage. I think I want to do that acupuncture joke again. Once I get a chance. That was, I was kind of, I was a bit distracted with my, jokes there. That's too bad. That was not the best gameplay, because I was busy with my jokes, unfortunately. I don't think I'll tell any... I'm gonna, tell a couple more Cacodemon jokes. I should have paused. That's what I should... If I need to change stuff around with my jokes, I need to pause from time to time. Okay. So the really nice thing about these headshots is not only do I get that medal, it helps my combo multiplier quite a lot.
Extra life acquired. Metal overload.
So I'm doing a lot better this time around. My armor and health is quite maxed, and I'm times 16 multiplier. Uh-oh, out of rockets. Where were those rockets last time? I better just try to get... I could chainsaw the infested priest. I think that's what I'll do. Oops, I do actually have some rockets. See, look at how many possessed knights there are now. Okay, so now I have an insane amount of these Hell Knights. And not very many rockets, so... Yeah, this Gauss cannon is usually a good backup. The other nice thing about the Gauss cannon is that unlike the rocket launcher, it doesn't take a long time to get to the target, so that's a big bonus. Okay, we made it through. I think, where's the rest of the enemies? Okay, we weren't actually locked, it looks like. Maybe we could have just, like, skipped past that. I didn't see what the barrier was. What's this area? Just a locked off area, okay. Where are we? I'm just helping him see things from a new perspective. Dang, I couldn't, I did actually have them ready for a glory kill, but I took too long to pause. Oh well, now I'll have an additional Cacodemon, possibly, because there was two. Next time I'm gonna pause as soon as I get the joke. That's one way to unsubscribe from my gaze. Maybe that pause was a little too early, because what if I paused mid-joke? Don't worry, I'll keep on... No, that was bad timing. Unfortunately, that was bad timing. I need to get used to this glory kill timing, too. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on it for you. That was perfect timing, so I need to tell a lot of the joke before the glory kill is even initiated.
Maximum multiplier.
So I see my checkpoint to go ahead is up here, but it's actually closed off. What am I missing? Was I impatient? I just needed to press E. Oops. I accidentally hit some wrong buttons here, sorry about this. There, I'm nice and situated now. Sniping with this thing is like acupuncture. If the bullets were needle, if the needle were a bullet, and the meridians were rage. Oops, and the meridians were full of rage. No, I gotta do that joke again, because I got it wrong. Okay, I gotta get this guy to fly up here. I want to chainsaw them. Can I chainsaw this guy? Insufficient fuel. And they hit me. Oops. That's not so bad. I want to get loaded. I want to go to the checkpoint. Oh, I didn't have a life. Oops. Restart the whole level.
Extra life acquired.
Low health, better move somewhere else, because I know there's a lot of health around. Or like right here. I was kind of too hunkered down there. Sometimes it's hard to find the imps here. These imps like to just hang out and hide. It's probably a nice play at first, like when we're getting completely swarmed, it kind of allows for one monster to appear at a time if a lot of the imps are hidden. But near the end, then it's just a pain to find them. Now, where'd that Hell Knight go? They're like right under me. There they are. Maybe that shady stairway is not necessary, because can I just climb up here? I think that might be a little bit faster. I wonder if that's like something they realized isn't very necessary, and that's why it's so shady, because I did avoid using that shady stairway for quite a while. Literally until today. They almost wanted to delete it, but it was maybe too late in production. I wonder if that's what happened. So the last couple of times I rushed into this room and it did not do so well for me. So I'm going to try to snipe a little bit, then make my way. The reason why I was rushing, because I like to leave a rocket launcher right there for a quick infestor kill, just like that. That's why I was doing that before. So now I'll do both. I have to snipe on the outskirts a little bit and then rush in for that quick infestor kill. Sniping with this thing is like acupuncture. If the bullets were needle, if the needle were a bullet and the meridians were full of rage, okay, I let that infestor make way too many Hell Knights. I actually want to try that joke again because I got overwhelmed by Hellraisers that time, or Hell Knights that time, so how do I get that to go the way I have envisioned? Sniping on the outskirts. Quick possessed priest kill. I think I want to go for a second kill both of the infested priests, because another infested priest is about to spawn right there. Then tell the joke. Where did that priest go? Did I say infested priest? I think I tend to say infested priest, but they're possessed priests. Sniping with this thing. Whoa, sniping with this. I can't snipe if they're all rushing me. I gotta get these Hell Knights first of all. Sniping with this thing is like acupuncture. Sniping. Is there only one enemy here? Only one enemy. Not the best room for sniping. It's too fast-paced. I'll try again elsewhere. Sniping with this thing is like acupuncture if the needle were bullets and the meridians were full of rage. Okay, that was a good one. Cacodemon jokes. He saw me coming, and then he didn't. That's for staring. Doom Guy doesn't do eye contact. Okay, well, an immediate death does not make a joke well.
1, 3, go.
I'm getting quite dialed in with these initial fights.
Extra life acquired.
I really need that boost of doing well for some time, at least. These imps are really good headshot practice because I have to really get that headshot quick and run, because those lobbing shots that they shoot at me does not give me much time. So let's see if I've got the hang of this possessed priest room. There's the sniper start. And this time I'll do even better because... Okay, but I didn't get the power or the... where's the orb? There it is. I didn't get the reward. I need to get that right away. So the next possessed priest is right to my left on this bridge. That's where they will appear. But when? Right there, okay. Where'd they go? They just summoned a lot and disappeared. This might be another loss. Yep, there it is. That was too many summons. I didn't get to them. Next time I need to remember, as soon as I kill that first Hell Knight, then there will be a priest immediately after that. I didn't get the quick possessed priest kill this time. I did prevent them from summoning though, which is big. So now there's going to be a Hell Knight right there. Oh, okay, I don't actually have to kill that Hell Knight, so actually forget that Hell Knight. Just try to find that possessed priest. Where, and now I am still having trouble finding... That's a tough room. How did I kill this one imp? I didn't see... There was one imp throwing at me, and then they just disappeared. Somehow the rocket launcher got to them as well. Oops, I thought I got this one... I thought that relic flew to me. That's why I did the glory kill. I usually don't do... If there's a relic around, I don't do the glory kills. I prioritize the relics first of all. A lot of the time that specific relic does seem to just fly straight at me. I'm getting a bit better at using the rocket launcher, like kind of aiming ahead of my enemies now. That was a good one. Especially if I know exactly where these Hell Knights are going to be. I can kind of prepare for them. I actually think this room might be one of the most difficult rooms in this level, because I have beaten this level before, and I don't know if I was just on a run, on a good run after this, but I do think that this is where this might be the hardest point in the level. Some of the challenges later on are the Barons of Hell, and I don't find them too hard. If they're kind of like in a boss format where it's like one Baron of Hell, it's not too hard, and I fought up to like 3 of them. There, that was a quick relic. I'm glad I got that one. So it seems that this infested or possessed priest, yeah, now they're out. It was just a timer. Okay, I've got to get this one quick. There we go. Now this room is gonna be a breeze. I find these infested priests to be like the hardest monster in this game, because endless summoning is really powerful. If you just like are not on the ball, they can become absolutely insanely powerful. One moment. Alright, time for some stand-up comedy, by which I mean literally standing up and hoping my legs still work. I'm gonna take a 30-second break for some blood flow. Only one rocket. Here we go. Here's some more. That's for staring. Doom guy doesn't do eye contact. I want to try that one again. That's for staring. Doom guy doesn't do eye contact. There we go, that was better.
Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier.
I hear a Hell Knight. There they are. Missed it. Those Cacodemons are so delicate.
Maximum multiplier.
See, there was another rocket that I anticipated. I'm learning a bit more about what I can get away with as far as anticipating my kills. Okay, this is a good place for a sniper joke. I'm not spawn camping, I'm spawn pre-denying. That's a really good place for sniper jokes. What ammo do we have over here? Assaults? Or is that... No, that's shotguns, aren't they? Shotgun shells.
Maximum multiplier.
Here's another good sniper spot. Headshots. Okay, out of ammo. This is scary. This is not going well. This is not a good headshot place. I thought it would be. Okay, I might be able to get a Cacodemon joke, but let's see. I want to be ready for it. Whoa, I slipped off the edge there. What happened there? I didn't even know. I've never seen myself slip before. What happened with that? Headshots are just hugs from a but with bullets, and from a distance, and way more satisfying. And way more satisfying. Five rockets left. Not bad. So this Revenant is what makes this fight really difficult. Maybe I should chainsaw. That's a good Revenant to chainsaw. I have to be a bit careful with my rockets because I run out, so I didn't want to get those rockets because I think I do backtrack here. There's quite a bit of backtracking in this level. How close can I get these Cacodemons? Okay, a little too close. I just died instead. But they'll come quite readily. That's good to know. Because those, if they're over that cliff, they were over a cliff, they can, I can do the glory kill and then just fall down. That is a thing that happens. I tested that out off stream. So I guess I can kill that two birds with one stone and get that Revenant and an Imp. There's an... I guess it's too late. It's kind of late to bring this up, but that's what happened earlier there. Stuff goes by so fast. Maybe I'll bring that up next time I get there. I'm sure I'll die again and show that. Imp, I hear an imp somewhere. There they are. Gone again. Run and gun. I almost want to do over some of my jokes because I can snipe her a lot faster now. It'd be a little bit more impressive.
Metal overload.
But I think there's always next time, because I think, I actually kind of think I'll be going over this game. I might be going over this game multiple times because there's a lot of medals and stuff. I think I could do everything a lot faster. So I just think there's going to be some better opportunities later. Okay, I'm all out. I don't have my Gauss cannon. Why do I not have my Gauss cannon? There it is. I did. Did I hear monsters? It sounded like there were some more monsters there, but the doorway opened, so clearly they're all gone. Eye for an eye? Nah, just you. I told you not to blink.
Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier.
I'm somewhat looking for shielding soon. I have no. I need some shields. Any more shield bits? Here's some shield bits I didn't collect from earlier. 5 points. Oops, I already told that I told you not to blink joke. Uh-oh. Okay. This little piggy went to market. This little eyeball went splat.
Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier.
So, heavy assault rifle is very low on ammo. Time to use my chainsaw wherever possible. Okay, I want to try this sniping joke one more time. Headshots are just hugs, but with bullets from a distance, and way more satisfying. We traded places. Okay, here's a good person to chainsaw. A revenant. That was a good call because now I need these heavy assault rifles for whatever these flaming skulls are. I forget what they are called. So I remember from last time, these Cacodemons are willing to come chase after me. A souvenir? A souvenir? Don't mind if I pluck. Okay, cool. That was actually safe. Ever see a demon cry? You will. That was a good one. Good timing and stuff like that. So I'm tempted to get that armor, but there's this, I might have to backtrack a lot. It might take me, waste my time. Is that like next on the list? This, what did that switch? Oh, that opened this door here. So I do have to backtrack here. Now is the time that I get this armor. Uh-oh, am I trapped? No, here we go. This is all the correct way. So, back to sniper jokes. Why walk into a fight when you can just delete it from across the canyon? When you can delete it from across the from across the canyon. Okay, that was hard. I think I can edit that one in post to be all put together. Hopefully there was what I needed somewhere in there. I'm glad the hardest fight wasn't here. If there's a bunch of infested priests in this room, this could be quite difficult. Okay, I got the relic. Now I better heal up. I'm quite low. There we go. Back in the game. Oh, excellent. A haste. Oh no, it's just a haste. Actually, hastes are not that useful. Hastes? I find hastes to be more useful in between fights.
Maximum multiplier.
Because if I have to run anywhere to get to the next fight, that's where haste really pays off.
Maximum multiplier.
Okay, there's the room. See, that was not too hard. This is a very... Look at this room covered in blood. This one looks very scary. This one was not too hard, especially because there was no possessed priests. Those ones can really make it impossible. You ever snipe a demon so fast it forgets it exists? That's art. Okay, now we're on the first Baron of Hell. These big red demons with horns are Barons of Hell. Now, what's the joke? Reduce, reuse, ruin. See, that wasn't too hard. Mind you, I am on not the hardest difficulty, so I wonder if this becomes a real doozy on the later difficulties. Three rockets. Built-in weapon. Thanks for the donation.
multiplier.
Yeah, Baron of Hells are just 3 rockets away from death. Whoa, these skulls can really, I rarely get hit by those skulls, but when they do hit, they do a lot of damage. Now, where did that Baron of Hell go? That's not a glory kill, it's a glory craft.
Maximum multiplier.
Whoa. Okay, dead. No glory kill that time. I have this ×4 damage, quad damage I didn't use. Is it useful here?
Maximum multiplier.
The scope zoom is so strong, I saw my own trauma. Okay, so a bit of a platforming moment. Actually, this is platforming and shooting. Okay, this is scary. I hope they don't have much kickback if I do get hit. Okay, I gotta rush in for this glory kill. Too late.
Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier.
This is how I pop zits and floaty meatballs. He tried to stare me down. Big mistake. Oops, that one was already dead, and I used up my last rocket there. I need to chainsaw something for ammo. This rifle has more closure than my last breakup. Okay, what's coming up? Here's my goal checkpoint over here. Up here? Yeah, looks like it's up there. How do I get up there? It almost looks like I could jump here, but I think that's off a cliff and I can't make it. Okay, this is, and that was just, I gave up a life. I did not, I knew that would not work. I don't think I even really committed to trying that. Maybe it does work, but probably not. I won't try it. Just a thumble. Demon, I have the high ground. Me? No, you don't. No, me? No, you don't. Oh, wow. Me? No, you don't. Me? Click, click. No, you don't. Pretty sure I got it somewhere in there. I'll have to edit that one. That's another post-production. Okay, so I'm trying to get higher up. Oh wait, I simply had to jump up these pillars, up these platforms. I just needed to look up a bit more. Oops, I should have jumped in as I... Okay, I did get the relic at the highest goal. Every time I zoom in, a lost soul, a lost soul loses its will to exist. Whoa, very cool. This is a very cool looking room, all this lava underneath. And I definitely like the look of all that ammo. Is that a warning? This is where... Yes, that was a warning. This is where I fight multiple Barons of Hell. Let me pull those jokes up. This is a time I really wish I had that extra life. That fumble was very catastrophic. Could have lost... Might lose me this playthrough. Now, I gotta get that golden relic. Where is it? Okay, this is a good time for a quad kill. Quad damage. Oh, that relic is so out of reach. How do I get that? Okay, I can't get it at... I've got to go up the stairs. Here it is. Okay, I had to go up the stairs. At least I have some armor now. This is, that it was worth finding that armor. Because this could be a dangerous fight. I did kind of use up my quad damage getting that gold relic, though.
Maximum multiplier.
chainsaw for some more rocket ammo. Not enough, and I jumped off a cliff instead of... that was just fear running away. I could have survived some more hits, I bet. Now we have to just start over. That's another hard room. I think that might be the hardest. That's another hard room. I actually don't... I remember playing through that, and I don't know if it was as hard as this possessed priest room, but that is definitely a hard room. There's going to be like 2 or 3 Barons of Hell at the same time. Earlier, those Barons of Hell were one after another. 4 Barons of Hell, one after another. Those were not that hard. 3 rockets apiece. But if there's 3 at once, then it starts to get difficult. I said I was going to point out that one time that imp got taken out by a rocket. I was just a little bit too late there. I think a goal, something that I want to get good at a bit more, is using my chainsaw in advance a bit more. I usually use my chainsaw when there's no other options. Okay, now where did this golden relic go? I should be using my chainsaw every so often. Quick death. Okay, that was interesting. That was not a good... that was a pretty easy challenge to die to. So here's that imp on the left. That'll get blown up by this rocket here. That's a 2 birds with 1 stone situation. Very handy. Where's the golden relic? Where's the mine that contains the golden relic? I don't see where my golden relic is here. There's always a golden relic. I still don't see it. Did it just like detonate before I even arrived or something? I would hear the blinking, the beeps. I've got like a glitched playthrough or something. Where's my golden relic? It's nowhere to be seen. I'm just gonna have to move on. I haven't made any jokes about tearing the jaws off of Hell Knights. I haven't made any jokes about Hell Knights at all, actually. That would be a good one. Jaw tears. I think that sometimes, even in the same situation, there might be two different glory kills possible, so I might have to do like twice as many glory kills to get those jaw tear jokes. But it could be worth it, especially if I run out of ideas. That will be something I'll draw upon. Now, how bad was it that I took a little while to not kill that infested priest? Not bad at all. Now, where's the rest of...
Maximum multiplier.
Okay, I should not have tried those melee. I thought because this Hell Knight was already blinking and ready for a glory kill, then once they stopped blinking, I would be able to just like hit them once. That's why I tried like 4 different melee hits on that. Four hits to try to get it back to death. But it looked like it needed a lot more than that. More Cacodemons. He tried to stare me down. Big mistake. Ugh, it's squishy. I love it. That Revenant almost sounded like a Transformer. It was like... So I haven't gotten this quad kill. I should get it right away. I like to use my plasma rifle with the quad kill, or quad damage, because the plasma rifle does so little damage, but with the quad damage it does quite a lot.
Maximum multiplier.
I call this move the optometrist's resignation letter. I think I'm gonna have to try that one again. Okay, well here's my chance. I died. Oh, no lives. Did I die already or something? Where did my extra life go? Well, I think I've got the hang of that possessed priest room. The possessed priest room is now a lot easier, so hopefully I can start to get some wins here. It'll be kind of more like as difficult as I would kind of hope it would be. It was almost like broken how difficult that room felt to me, because the possessed priest would like just summon so many Hell Knights. It's just unreasonable. Because the infested priest can just teleport, so it's like, where is it? It's just hidden somewhere, summoning a ridiculous amount of Hell Knights. That time I didn't get two birds with one stone, the Revenant and the Imp there. This Imp is oftentimes a free kill. See, here's the mine that wasn't there this time. Maybe I died and loaded from a checkpoint. That makes a lot of sense. That's why I didn't have the mine, the relic, and that's why I didn't have an extra life there. That's exactly what happened. I loaded a checkpoint at the very beginning of the game. Beginning of the level. Debugged. My mistake. See, I either get that when I do a glory kill on these Hell Knights, I either snap their neck at the same situation. I'm pretty sure when I would snap their neck is also when I would tear their jaw off, possibly. So I'm gonna have to randomly just hope I get the right one. Or maybe there's something very specific I can look for. I don't know, like maybe there's timing. It's not necessarily the direction we come at them from, because we have to come at them from behind to get the head snap or the jaw. Maybe there's some timing in their movement. If their head is already twisted, maybe it's a jaw snap at the exact moment that glory kill has been initiated. Okay, this is where this room turns awful. How do I find this priest? Yep, we're getting lots of Hell Knights. Where is the priest? Okay, there. I think I got the priest. Now for all these Hell Knights. Okay, looks like I did it. I just have to do some good gaming to make up for that. I wonder if that helps a lot with my score. If I ever need a score, a massive score, can we just kind of, like, camp out and get an insane amount of Hell Knights? Maybe even, kill... If you can kill Hell Knights with a melee strike, then you don't need ammo, or pistols. Yeah, if you can kill your Hell Knights with the pistol, and then just let the possessed priest summon an infinite number of Hell Knights. Maybe that's how some players, I see some players, they get like 2 billion points or something, and it's much greater than other players, and it looks like it's capped off, like a specific number. I bet they're doing something like that. Pistol kills to Hell Knights endlessly spawned from possessed priests. That's probably the strat. Hey, I'm on top of this tree. This is a cool spot. I don't even want to leave. Another sensitive Cacodemon. Where's the glory kill? I call this move the optometrist's resignation letter. I think that was good because it was only after the Cacodemon exploded that I was mixing up my words there, so that'll do. I think even the previous one might have done as well, but I just wouldn't want to take the chance. Previous time I made that optometrist joke. Just earlier. I'm gonna need some help in a moment here, not a Hell Knight. Hell Knight will not help. Then nope. Death. Okay, more Cacodemon jokes then. Let's give him the old ocular... Oh, he came back. Do they go back to like full health after they recover? This guy has a lot of... Let's give him the old ocular eviction notice. There we go.
Maximum multiplier.
Don't look at me in that tone of eyeball.
Maximum multiplier.
I'm gonna have to try that again. That mix-up was definitely right in the middle of the action. So I'm gonna have to find, or I could chainsaw. Here we go. Oh, and there's some rockets right here. I was looking for some rockets. So it's more like, don't look at me in that tone of highball.
Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier.
Don't look at me in that tone of eyeball. That's how it should sound. That one's kind of hard for me for some reason. I know I've got 2 more Cacodemons coming up, so I'll try to make that joke there. Let me try one more time for beforehand. Don't look at me in that tone of eyeball. I think something like that. Don't look at me in that with that tone of eyeball. I'm gonna have to try that one again. Don't look at me with that in that tone of eyeball. Yeah, I think that did work. I timed it out with the action. There's this fire actually can damage me. Is that? Wow. That's like some lava fire there. It's not so bad because I'm about to get this armor. There's a piece of armor I'm about to come upon. I don't think it'll fully fill up my armor, but I have full health and here's some more armor. This is a good sniper spot. Look, Ma. Look, Ma. Long-range personality deletion. Long-range personality deletion. Long-range personality deletion. There we go. I wonder if I think I might have skipped that life last time. So I did use up a life unfortunately, already in this playthrough, so hopefully this life will give me another chance at some Barons of Hell later on if I do so happen to die. I won't be surprised if I die when there's those 3 Barons of Hell at the same time, even if it's to before I see them, because there's a lot of stuff going on in that battle ahead. Now, how do I get this life here? Is it here? I don't... Maybe I actually need the haste from that point. Here, haste, there. Because I definitely can't jump that high. Does haste allow me to get this life?
Maximum multiplier.
I might not have needed haste. I didn't need haste, I just needed to jump from that side that I did. Okay, where am I actually headed? Is this door already open? Here we go, yep. I'm still not very familiar with this part of the level. I always die before now. Horn today, horn gone tomorrow.
Maximum multiplier.
Yeah, I think that will work, because it was still in the middle of the action, even though I had a bit of a misspeak there. I think it'll be just fine.
Maximum multiplier.
Wow, this is a very good dodging. That Baron of Hell was really good at dodging. DIY murder kit. Step 1, remove horn. Step 2, insert horn. You brought a horn to a Doom Guy fight.
Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier.
This scope's not just for aiming, it's for making eye contact before sending regrets. I'm out of rockets, so I can use my Gauss cannon. Oh, another just jumping off the cliff. We've got some platforming here, so I'm on my last life. No more jumping off. Ooh, that's nice. This quad damage is just waiting here for me. Actually, you know what? If this quad damage is here, this armor is probably also here. The armor's not here. The quad damage is there, but not the armor. That's too bad.
Maximum multiplier.
There we go. That's a really good place for the Gauss cannon because it has a slow fire rate. I have to charge it up, so having enemies far away is a big... helps a lot. It's a big help. I was a bit worried to get that armor because it was a risk of dying if I died there. Your insurance doesn't cover this kind of LASIK. Say goodbye to your depth perception and everything else.
Multiplier.
See, I was confused by this right here. This looks kind of like a proper thing, and then remember I backtracked and jumped off a cliff almost intentionally. I didn't look up here because it looked like that was important. That was a misdirection. I think they do want this to be a bit tricky, don't they? What's this scroll? A glowing scroll here. That's probably important in the main campaign. I'm in the arcade mode. So I just automatically get whatever bonus that was. I think this is officially my favorite room. Candles, lava in the floor, very cool. So let's try to get this mine early so it doesn't jump to an unreachable location. Got it. That one really threw me through a loop last time. I went to a later location. I think if I go to a later location and I might start to summon those barons of hell early. I think that might have been what happened, because I had all of these guys running around, all these imps and revenants, along with those barons of hell. I never knew that revenants like just jump up in the air and then shot down below them like that. I know that revenants use their jetpacks to go up to high places and stuff like that, but I didn't know that they just for no reason jumped into the air and shot down like I had seen earlier. Now, here's the Barons of Hell, aren't they? I'll grab this armor. Did I have to kill that last imp? Where are they? These ones first. Wow, all of my armor is gone. And I'm low health. How did that happen? That was just to these guys are cyber mancubuses. That was just to one of those. I just pulled out his warranty and stabbed him with the terms and conditions. Those green balls might be the most dangerous part of those Barons of Hell. One moment. I'm not saying my legs are asleep, but if they snore any louder, they'll get DMCA'd. I'm gonna take a 30-second break for some blood flow. Alright, back to the beginning. So that was in my opinion, that was not like a frustrating death. I was kind of whining about those possessed ones. I think I figured out what I need to know to get those kills not too hard. And some of these ones I don't feel too bad about. Even just jumping off of ledges is kind of my bad. I see why that's all good.
Extra life acquired.
This is one of the silently tricky parts of the level. I need to try to get a double jump up here. There we go. That's something I always trip up. Just double jumping up that thing takes me a couple of tries. I don't know why it's difficult. Maybe that's why there's those stairs there. Those shady stairs on the left of that jump are a guarantee success. But it's not quite as fast. I'm like basically in the mindset of a speedrunner now. Because we just go through I'm arcade playing through this so many times that I just know where everything is.
Maximum multiplier.
That possessed priest seemed to take 3 hits. If I'm like right here, the priest spawns down there, and if I'm away from this area, the priest spawns there. That's the one that really gets me. Really takes me out. You ever peel a grape with rage? Same vibe. Eyeball acquired. Now where's the gumball machine? Oops, that was... I did a lot of damage to myself there. Better try to heal up and not use the rocket launcher right away. Okay, I might be okay. 42? Now I'm in the green. Nope, 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 there's the death. They were all following right on my tail. I told you not to blink! Oh, I told you not to blink. I've already... I've gone through all my jokes. For some reason, I think that I told you not to blink joke is not very memorable, because that's the second time I forgot I already told that joke. Many times I do remember. But I guess along with some other jokes, it'll still be good.
Maximum multiplier.
Is there more? Here they are. These are very lazy monsters. This is the third one that's like not really coming to find me. They were all intimidated by me, it seems. Hello on Twitch. I won't be adding you on Discord. That guy really killed my multiplier. I heard do as I went down like 3 grades of multiplier there. Uh-oh, this is not the right... This is an acceptable way. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually climb up, though. I almost just jumped off into the void because of rush. I was rushing. I'm supposed to go this way. I wonder if the reason why this room is so easy for me is because I'm sniping. If I wasn't sniping here, I bet there would be a lot of guys overwhelming me. It's just so wide open. It's such a wide open space. It's easy for sniping, easy to get overwhelmed in, too. Okay, now I'm low health, so I better go find some health somewhere. That relic flew so far away, I was going straight towards it the whole time, and... Okay. There's some... This is a scary spot. I can't take any damage at all here. There we go. Awesome, now we're back into action. Haste is quite useful in such an open, wide open room. I can run away from stuff now. I'm fighting like strictly the, So this room was, that was a little trap there. I need to stay away from some of those traps in this room. Maybe the monsters are not the real challenge in this room. The terrain is. Of course, the terrain isn't very challenging without monsters, though. That hallway really was kind of trapping me in with one of those Hell Knights. The jumpy, speedy guys, those are Hell Knights. Am I going the right way? Yep. I think there's a door. I got confused because I saw a gateway, but I didn't actually see if the gateway was closed. I think I'll have to backtrack, that's why. I was a bit confused there. I think it's this door right here I thought I might need to go to. Whoa, I killed that Baron of Hell with a simple little plasma rifle.
Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier.
I love a weapon that screams when you pull it out.
Maximum multiplier.
Oh, so we do have 2 Barons of Hell at a time here. This can actually get a bit challenging. Whoa, that might have costed me a life. I thought I already said this one. Okay, I'll have to sort that out later. I'll just say it a second time if they have. Whoa. That turned bad quick. Okay, I've got a checkpoint. I've got a life. When life gives you horns, make demon kebabs. Oh, I just jumped off a cliff too... Oh, whoa, where am I? No, I didn't... It was just a down lower level. Excellent. He was horny, now he's just dead.
Maximum multiplier.
Okay, this is a dangerous spot. If there's this last Baron, or this Baron of Hell, I really should try to stay out of that center. Call that the help. Oh, missed it. I thought that was an easy room, but after having played that room a couple of times, 2 Barons of Hell at the same time, it's really just the possessed priest that is not that big of a deal in that room. For whatever reason, they don't seem to summon
Maximum multiplier.
any Hell Knights. If they don't summon Hell Knights, then it's not hard at all.
Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier.
That one dodged my rocket.
Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier.
Low on rockets, so I'm glad I noticed that, and now I have some more. Chainsaw for some more ammo. Could always use some more rockets. Where am I supposed to go? Here. I thought I was supposed to go up here. Yes. Here's my favorite room once again. Okay, now this is the furthest I've gotten once again. I'll try to trigger this mine right away. Got it. Whoa, 3 revenants stacked. Can I kill them all? Rockets? That kind of did take a lot of rockets anyways. Here is the... No, this is a Cyber Mancubus. And I think next is the Barons of Hell.
Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier.
Call that the Hellboy handle. Fits perfectly in the grips of justice. I needed to run away and find some health to do that fight. No, I already used up my lives. Okay, so I just kind of basically need to get there with some extra lives, I think. I need to get consistent at the whole level. This whole level kind of wears me down. This is a bit of a long level and a bit of a challenging one, too. I especially need to... Like, what did I do? Fall off a cliff? One of the times I fell off a cliff. I need to platform, focus on platforming correctly, and just don't make any of those silly mistakes. I only have 4 rockets. Some rockets are something I should keep in mind. Actually, I can just go up here. I know there's rockets right up here, isn't there? Right there. I'm starting to become very familiar with this level. Hello on Kick. I won't be adding you on Discord.
Maximum multiplier.
I'm gonna need some more rockets. There we go, there's the rockets. Micro missiles. What happened there? Oh, I hit E? I hit E and I turned my assault rifle into some kind of micro missile launcher. I'm gonna need some health pretty soon here. Whoa, I can't jump over these guys? Okay, that was a bad death. That was something that I'm trying to... You know, I can't jump over... What the lesson I learned? I can't jump over Hell Knights. I thought I could jump over Hell Knights. Maybe a double jump, though. I shouldn't... I don't think I tried to do a double jump. I need some more assault rifle bullets somewhere, so, what can I do? Is this, there it is. There's 40, not that many. I see some, looks like there's something going on in that room there. Maybe that'll be more clear in the campaign. I've never been in that room before, unless we can go there from down here. No, it's just a dead end. I guess I can't jump up that way. This way. Here we go. So I still need some more rockets and some assault rifle bullets, so still need more.
Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier.
So I like to sniper in this area, but I think I'm going to try to slowly move as I sniper, because sometimes I get overwhelmed in this one specific spot that I still ended up going back to. It is such a good sniper spot, high angle, clear view of everything. This one really... Okay, I did get the relic, gold relic, max relic. The mine shoots that relic so far away, the relic downgrades in value before long.
Maximum multiplier.
Low on rockets, or no rockets. Okay, what to chainsaw?
Maximum multiplier.
In fact, instead I'll use the Gauss cannon. A little bit slower fire rate. That did cost a lot of armor. Okay, now I have another life I can gather in this room. Here's some more chainsaw fuel too.
Extra life acquired.
Okay, so if I don't die anymore, then I can at least have one extra life on the Barons of Hell room. That scary place that I keep dying on. Is this a safe? This is like an alternative pathway. I don't remember taking this way.
Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier.
So I said don't be in the middle of the room when these skeletons spawn earlier, but it's not too bad if you have really good aim. Then you can just quickly take them all out right away. Especially because they spawn in a clockwise order. Nothing more metal than turning anatomy into artillery.
Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier.
I wonder if this is another good place for the Gauss cannon. Because these Cacodemons, they raise up from that lower level, and that makes it hard for me to target them with rocket launchers because the rocket launcher takes time to reach them. No, that was a bad death, a double jump. I didn't need to double jump there. Those are my least favorite deaths. Falling from dying. It feels like this is not the hardest game for platforming, but I guess at certain points it is kind of hard. Just the challenges are almost easy to overlook. Yeah, maybe I might be undervaluing the Gauss cannon. That Gauss cannon is doing a lot of damage quick. Not a double jump there. Favorite room? Better make sure I have all the ammo I need. So no deaths this time. I have to just... okay, so see, that time I did jump over those Hell Knights. You can jump over them, I just needed to do a double jump. This is my personal best score. So looks like a possible win here. Now let's use this quad damage early. This is where I like to use my quad damage, on cleaning up all of these random foes. Make sure to keep my ammo up. I did that chainsaw to keep my ammo up. Bronze rating already. That's nice. Now here's the Barons of Hell. Okay. Did I get... is that it? That's all. It was actually just 2 Barons of Hell, was it? Did I, like, accidentally kill one or something? Where am I even headed to now? Okay. That's the level. So it was just that last level. There was 3 times that I got to that level, to that area. So if I would have just made it through each time, that would have been 3 times through the level. I think it's like 20 minutes per playthrough. Like if I'm doing pretty good, then it's like 20 minutes per playthrough. And that's a wrap on today's trip through Kadingir Sanctum, Hell's favorite lava-flavored obstacle course. We dodged fireballs, sniped eyeballs, and even turned a few barons into horn-based regrets. Pulled in a bronze medal, which, hey, is just Hell's way of saying, nice try, but you took the scenic route. This level was a marathon of mayhem, but every baron that jumped at me just gave me another reason to laugh mid-air and open up with the Gauss cannon. Speaking of which, Gauss Cannon MVP. It's basically Doom Guy's "I'm done talking" button. Highly recommended for when barons think they're starring in Cirque du Slay. If you had a blast, or 10, don't forget to like, sub, and leave a comment letting me know your favorite glory kill or demon meltdown. Until next time, keep your aim steady, your health full, and your sass locked and loaded. Banter Mode out.